Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There are moments in life when a single word can ruin your entire day. A message, a comment, a betrayal, an insult, or an act of disrespect can ignite a fire within your heart. In those moments, everything inside you wants to react. You want to defend yourself. You want to prove your point. You want to show others that you are not weak. Yet it is precisely in these moments that one of the greatest battles of faith begins. The devil understands something many people fail to realize. He does not always need to make you commit a major sin. Sometimes he only needs you to react emotionally. He only needs you to lose control for a few seconds. A moment of anger can destroy a relationship. A moment of pride can close the door to guidance. A moment of revenge can lead to years of regret. Allah has blessed the believer with something powerful, the ability to pause before acting. While the world encourages instant reactions, Islam teaches thoughtful responses. While people celebrate those who shout the loudest, Allah loves those who control themselves when they are capable of retaliation. Today, many people are exhausted not because of what happened to them, but because of how they reacted to what happened. Their peace was stolen, their focus was broken, and their hearts became heavy because they allowed emotions to take control instead of faith. This reminder is for anyone who feels provoked, misunderstood, betrayed, or hurt. It is for anyone who struggles with anger, frustration, and emotional pain. Because sometimes the greatest victory is not proving someone wrong. Sometimes the greatest victory is refusing to become what the devil wants you to become. And when you learn the secret of controlling your reactions, you discover a peace that no insult can steal, no enemy can take away, and no hardship can destroy. One of the greatest tricks of the devil is convincing people that every attack deserves an immediate response. Someone insults you and you feel you must answer. Someone criticizes you and you feel you must defend yourself. Someone hurts you and you feel you must hurt them back. The devil knows that human beings are emotional creatures. He understands that when emotions rise, wisdom often falls. He understands that when anger takes control, judgment becomes clouded. That is why he constantly searches for opportunities to provoke reactions rather than thoughtful responses. Many people imagine that the devil's mission is limited to leading people toward major sins, but often his strategy is much more subtle. He does not always begin with enormous mistakes. Sometimes he simply whispers into a wounded heart. He encourages a person to react before thinking. He pushes someone to speak before reflecting. He makes a person believe that losing control is justified because of what another person did. In that moment, the individual feels powerful, but in reality, they are being guided exactly where the devil wants them to go. Think about how many problems in life started with a few seconds of uncontrolled emotion. A marriage that survived years of difficulty suddenly suffers because of words spoken in anger. A friendship that took years to build collapses because pride prevented either side from remaining calm. A family gathering turns into months of silence because someone reacted emotionally to a comment that could have been ignored. Entire communities become divided because individuals allowed their feelings to speak louder than their faith. The devil loves these moments because he knows that when emotions take over, people often become blind to consequences. They focus only on the present pain. They think only about defending themselves. They think only about proving a point. They stop considering what Allah would love from them in that situation. They stop asking whether their reaction will bring peace or regret. They stop thinking about how their words will affect the people around them. How often have people said, "I didn't mean it," after an argument? How often have they wished they could take their words back? How often have they replayed a conversation in their minds, wishing they had remained silent? The pain of regret is often far greater than the pain of the original insult. The person who offended you may move on with their life, while you continue carrying the burden of a reaction you cannot undo. The devil understands something dangerous about human nature. He knows that people often spend more time controlling their appearance than controlling their emotions. They are careful with how they dress. They are careful with how they present themselves in public. They are careful with how others see them. Yet when anger enters the heart, all that discipline disappears. The tongue begins moving faster than the mind. The emotions begin leading instead of following. The believer who spent years building respect can damage that reputation in a matter of moments. This is why some of the strongest people are not those who can defeat others physically. The strongest people are often those who can remain calm while being provoked. Anyone can react when they are angry. Anyone can shout when they are hurt. Anyone can seek revenge when they feel wronged. But it takes real strength to pause. It takes real strength to remain silent when every part of you wants to speak. It takes real strength to trust Allah enough to believe that not every battle requires your participation. The devil becomes frustrated when a believer refuses to react impulsively. Imagine the power of a person who is insulted yet remains dignified. Imagine the strength of a person who is criticized yet chooses patience. Imagine the peace of someone who hears hurtful words but refuses to allow those words to control their actions. Such a person cannot be manipulated easily because their emotions are not available for the devil to use against them. Many of the traps of life are built around reactions. Social media thrives on reactions. Arguments thrive on reactions. Gossip thrives on reactions. Drama survives because people continue feeding it with emotional responses. The devil understands that if he can make you react, he can distract you. If he can distract you, he can weaken your focus. If he can weaken your focus, he can slowly pull you away from your purpose. Suddenly, instead of concentrating on worship, gratitude, growth, and obedience to Allah, you become consumed by what someone said about you, what someone thinks about you, or how you can prove yourself to people who have no power over your destiny. There are people who lose entire days because of one negative comment. There are people who spend hours replaying an insult in their minds. There are people who sacrifice their peace, trying to win arguments that never needed to happen. The devil celebrates these victories because he has successfully redirected their attention away from what truly matters. A believer must understand that not every opinion deserves a response, not every accusation deserves a defense, not every insult deserves attention. Sometimes silence is not weakness, sometimes walking away is not defeat. Sometimes refusing to react is the greatest form of victory. The one who controls his reaction controls the direction of his life. The one who allows every emotion to dictate his behavior becomes a prisoner of circumstances. Every rude person gains power over him. Every criticism disturbs him. Every insult controls his mood. The devil wants believers to become emotionally unstable because unstable hearts are easier to influence. A person who is constantly reacting lives in a state of exhaustion. Their peace depends on other people. Their happiness depends on how they are treated. Their emotions rise and fall based on what they hear and see. But the believer whose heart is connected to Allah develops a different kind of strength. That believer learns that dignity is not found in winning every argument. Honor is not found in having the final word. Respect is not found in proving yourself to everyone around you. True strength is found in mastering the self when emotions are demanding control. Every day presents opportunities to react. Every day presents opportunities to lose patience. Every day presents moments when the devil whispers that immediate retaliation will make you feel better. Yet those who seek Allah's pleasure learn to pause before they act. They learn to question their emotions before obeying them. They learn to ask themselves whether their reaction is serving their faith or serving their ego. They learn that many of life's greatest regrets begin with a moment that could have been controlled, a word that could have remained unspoken, an action that could have been delayed, and an emotion that could have been surrendered to the guidance of Allah rather than the whispers of the devil. In a world where everyone feels compelled to speak, defend themselves, explain their actions, and respond to every criticism, silence has become one of the rarest forms of strength. Many people assume that remaining silent means surrendering, that choosing not to respond means weakness, or that walking away from an argument means defeat. Yet the believer understands something that many people fail to recognize. Silence, when chosen for the sake of Allah, can become an act of worship. It can become a shield that protects faith, preserves dignity, and prevents the devil from gaining control over the heart. The devil loves noise. He loves arguments that continue long after the original issue has been forgotten. He loves conversations that become heated and emotional. He loves when people interrupt one another, raise their voices, and allow anger to dictate their words. He understands that every unnecessary argument creates opportunities for sins. Harsh words are spoken, feelings are hurt, relationships are damaged, hearts become filled with resentment, pride grows stronger, humility becomes weaker. Many times a person enters a conversation with good intentions, but as emotions begin to rise, those intentions slowly disappear. What started as a discussion turns into a competition. What started as an attempt to understand becomes an attempt to win. The goal is no longer truth. The goal becomes proving superiority. At that moment, the devil has already begun achieving his objective. One of the greatest abilities Allah can grant a believer is the ability to remain silent when emotions are demanding speech. There are moments when every part of you wants to respond. Someone accuses you unfairly. Someone spreads false information about you. Someone mocks your efforts, ignores your sacrifices, or misunderstands your intentions. Your heart begins searching for words. Your mind starts preparing arguments. You imagine what you could say and how you could prove yourself right. Yet sometimes the most beloved response in the sight of Allah is no response at all. Silence is difficult because it requires trust. It requires trusting that Allah sees what people do not see. It requires trusting that Allah knows the truth even when others misunderstand it. It requires believing that your value does not decrease simply because someone refuses to recognize it. Many people become exhausted because they spend their lives trying to convince others of their worth. They constantly defend themselves. They constantly explain themselves. They constantly seek validation from people whose opinions cannot benefit or harm them. The believer learns that not every accusation deserves a defense. Not every misunderstanding requires clarification. Not every insult requires a reply. Some people are determined to misunderstand you, regardless of what you say. Some people are committed to criticizing you, regardless of how much good you do. Some individuals have already made their judgments before you even begin speaking. Arguing with such people often creates more frustration than benefit. The devil knows that words can be powerful weapons. Once spoken, they cannot be taken back. A moment of anger can produce sentences that remain in someone's heart for years. A few seconds of emotional speech can create wounds that take a lifetime to heal. Families have been divided because of words spoken without restraint. Friendships have ended because people allowed their tongues to move faster than their wisdom. Communities have suffered because individuals prioritized being heard over being understanding. This is why silence can be a form of protection. It protects you from saying what you may later regret. It protects your heart from becoming consumed by anger. It protects your relationships from unnecessary damage. It protects your soul from sins that often occur during heated moments. Sometimes the greatest mercy Allah gives a person is preventing them from speaking at the wrong time. There is a special kind of strength in watching an argument unfold and refusing to contribute to it. There is a special kind of wisdom in recognizing that peace is more valuable than victory. Many people win arguments but lose relationships. Many people prove themselves right but lose the respect of those around them. Many people satisfy their ego for a few moments and then spend months dealing with the consequences of their reactions. The believer understands that self-control is often more valuable than self-expression. Modern culture encourages people to express every emotion immediately. If you are angry, express it. If you are offended, respond instantly. If you disagree, make your opinion known. Yet faith teaches discipline. Faith teaches patience. Faith teaches that not every emotion deserves expression. Not every thought deserves a voice. Not every feeling deserves action. There are moments when silence becomes louder than words. When a person refuses to engage in gossip, their silence speaks. When a person refuses to participate in backbiting, their silence speaks. When a person chooses patience instead of retaliation, their silence speaks. When a person remains calm while others lose control, their silence becomes a testimony to the strength of their character. The devil becomes frustrated when believers learn this lesson. He wants immediate reactions, because immediate reactions often bypass wisdom. He wants emotional responses because emotional responses are easier to manipulate. He wants people to speak before thinking, act before reflecting, and react before praying. But when a believer pauses, remembers Allah, and chooses restraint, the devil loses one of his most effective tools. Many people think that strength is measured by how forcefully a person can speak. In reality, strength is often measured by what a person chooses not to say. It is measured by the insults they refuse to return. It is measured by the arguments they refuse to enter. It is measured by the gossip they refuse to repeat. It is measured by the anger they refuse to release upon others. A calm tongue often reflects a disciplined heart. A disciplined heart often reflects a strong connection with Allah. Such a person begins to understand that their peace is too valuable to sacrifice for temporary emotional satisfaction. They understand that every unnecessary argument steals a portion of their tranquility. Every emotional confrontation drains energy that could have been invested in worship, gratitude, personal growth, and beneficial actions. They begin to value silence not as an absence of strength, but as evidence of it. They begin to realize that some of the greatest victories in life happen when nothing is said, when no reaction is given, when no retaliation is offered, and when the heart remains focused on seeking the pleasure of Allah rather than the approval of people. My dear brothers and sisters, as we come to the end of this reminder, remember that not every battle is meant to be fought with words, and not every attack requires a reaction. The devil's greatest victories are often not achieved through major sins, but through small moments of lost control. a moment of anger, a moment of pride, a moment of revenge, a moment of speaking when silence would have been better. These are the moments that slowly steal our peace, damage our relationships, and distance us from the character Allah loves. The next time someone provokes you, pause before you respond. The next time you are insulted, pause before you retaliate. The next time anger begins to rise within your heart, remember that you are standing at a crossroads. One path leads toward emotional reaction, regret, and the satisfaction of the devil. The other path leads toward patience, dignity, self-control, and the pleasure of Allah. Never think that walking away from an argument makes you weak. Never think that remaining silent means you have lost. Never think that controlling your anger is a sign of defeat. In reality, some of the strongest people are those who win battles that nobody else can see. The battles taking place within their own hearts. The believer who conquers his emotions has achieved a victory greater than many visible accomplishments. People may never know how many times you chose patience over anger. They may never know how many insults you ignored, how many arguments you avoided, or how many tears you swallowed for the sake of Allah. But Allah knows. Allah sees every struggle, every act of restraint, every moment when you could have reacted but chose faith instead. And no sacrifice made for Allah is ever lost. The world will always contain people who misunderstand you, criticize you, provoke you, and test your patience. But your peace should never be placed in their hands. Your peace belongs with Allah. Your strength comes from Allah. Your honor comes from Allah. When your heart becomes attached to Him, the opinions of people begin to lose their power over you. So protect your heart. Guard your tongue. Master your emotions before they master you. Let wisdom speak louder than anger. Let patience become stronger than pride. Let faith become greater than feelings. Because every time you refuse to react for the sake of Allah, every time you choose dignity over revenge, every time you remain calm while the devil wants chaos, you are proving that your heart belongs to Allah, not to your emotions. May Allah make us among those who control their anger, protect their tongues, choose patience during hardship, and respond to every test with wisdom and faith. May He purify our hearts from pride, protect us from the whispers of the devil, and grant us the strength to remain steadfast when we are provoked. May He fill our lives with peace, our hearts with tranquility, and our souls with complete reliance upon Him. Ameen.